Hey everybody, Johnny 92 here, and welcome back to Myst 3 Exile. When we last left off, somebody came and stole a book from Atris, and we quickly followed. And as soon as we made it into this new age, we decided to read the journal that Atris gave us. So let's continue with the journal. 93-10-25. Catherine surprised me today. Apparently, while I was off visiting my ages, she linked to Myst by herself. She did not say so, but I could tell that her visit had been painful. More than ever now, I'm convinced we must find a place to begin again ourselves. Perhaps when I have written this new age for the Denis, I will put some thought into where Catherine and I might live. 93-10-28. I cannot believe I did not see it before. All this time I've been struggling to describe the perfect age for the Denis. I have considered and then rejected several underlying concepts which I felt might best set the course for their future, as if I alone should determine how Denis civilization. I was thinking that too. You were acting very godlike, deciding the whole course of a civilization. You should get input from them. Will grow. In my own way, I've become as egotistical as my father. I agree. In truth, I owe this realization to Catherine. Sensing my indecision about the new age, she led me on a walk around Denis. Salvaging efforts were well underway with teams of people scouring the ruined harbor district. As I watched my Denis kinsmen decide which parts of their culture to retain, I realized they do not need me to determine their future. They are quite capable of setting its course by themselves, regardless of what age I write. This realization has opened my eyes to the best way of approaching my task. I no longer need to worry about which underlying concept, energy, nature, or dynamic forces I should make prevalent in the age. Rather, I must strive to include them all. I must write a balance of systems into the descriptive book enough so that the Denis people will constantly be challenged to attain their ultimate potential. Are we trying to force evolution here? As grandmother often pointed out to me when she spoke about ages back on Myst, balanced systems stimulate civilizations. At last I feel I'm ready to begin writing this age. Indeed, I am eager to begin and have already come up with the perfect name. I know grandmother would have loved it. Of course, Catherine could tell the moment I turned to her that I had finally found my starting point. I babbled on excitedly for some time before I noticed the smile she was hiding. When I saw it enough to grow suspicious, she handed me one of my oldest age books. She must have picked it up when she linked back to Myst. Seeing the name, what is that? Jananin is what I'm going with. Emblazoned on the book cover, I could only shake my head. The one age I never got around to revisiting was the one that might have helped me the most. How foolish was I to have completely forgotten it? I think after I've finished this work, I should take one final trip, if only to help restore an old fool's memories. That's it. How do we get out? How do I get out of the book? Oh, okay, I gotta click this very specific spot over here. All right, so let's take stock of what we can see. We have, okay, I believe we are standing on, if I'm not mistaken, the crescent-shaped island that was in the book that had the two outcrops on the inside, the central building, and then a small building, but I could be wrong. All right, so we look through this. There doesn't appear to be anything we can do. There was a slight sound, but I think that's just the music. I don't see anything here. Let's go to the side. Let's look through this side. This one looks at a purple one. Over here? Or over here. This doesn't look like it looks that way. I feel like I would have to be on this side. No. Okay, this perspective is a little off. What is this? Okay, so it doesn't look through. There's some type of mirror going on. Red looks at purple. I'm not going to write that down yet. I can come back here if I need to. Let's head this way. Just make sure I look around. It's much easier to look. That looks like that might be a path. Maybe not. Yeah, it's much easier to look with these spheres. This is nice. Okay. Let's go forward again. What is this? Did we place something in here? Is that a mirror? I forget I can do this as well. Can I go this way? Cannot. All right. Let's head up around. Let's see what we can see. So there's another tusk-looking shape here. These little viewports are all over the place. Another tusk here, and then that main central building built what appears to be on a tusk as well. All right. We can go to the back of it. Oh, there's a hole. Oh, here's a ladder. Does this go into the water? All right, let's hit this ladder. Oh, there's switches. Okay, so this goes down to the side. There's a little platform here. Water looks weird up close, but, you know, what can you do? Sphere? Just gonna start pulling levers. Okay. Let's undo that. Okay. And what if we do this? It's in the way still. So we can move this to 3 locations. What if we lower this side? But that moves the ladder. I'm trying to figure out how to go this way. And let's move this out again. Are we good now? So we can go down here and then over here, but we need to lower this like this. Oh no. I've screwed it up. Alright, so this raises and lowers the center. This raises and lowers this one, right? But it also raises that one. We need this here, right? Is that the goal? Okay, that's back to there. Let's see if we can raise the center up. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Raise the center. Raise the center. There we go. But it doesn't stay over there. Alright, now I need to raise this side to try to push that over. No, that's like this. Boom. And now I want to raise this straight. Please don't press the wrong one. Is it this one? And now let's do this. Absolutely the wrong thing to do. Alright, we'll come back to this. Let's try to get it at least to where we can go down the ladder and maybe we can see it from a different perspective. Okay, I got it back on the side. Oh. I think I just solved it. Sweet. Okay. I think that's what I want to do. I want to be able to come down here and go over here. Or maybe come down here and go up here. One of the two. Actually, this is the hole that's right over there, so I can just go in there. Okay. Let's do this. I think this is this hole. We can go down. Hopefully this won't murder us. Yeah, I think I figured it out. All right, cool. Remember to check behind the doors. Oh, is that broken? Oh, that looks broken. Well, I feel like I'm gonna fall down if I go in here. Can't close the doors. I don't think there's anything on that side, but we should probably check. Is there nothing to do in here? Now that the door is open, can we put the ball in here? I think that might be it. And that should be easy enough to do. All right, let's, this one? Absolutely not. This one? Now this one. And this one. Okay, I thought that was going to do it. Let's lift the middle. Okay, I think we did it. Go up here. And we want to go over here. Down here. Go in. Oh, I need to raise it. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now we've got it. Go down here. Looks like something. Oh, that's. Duh, that's just where we were. Okay. Now that the ball's in there, can we stand on it? Yes, we can. All right, that is a reflection. Okay, so we can pull this. There's a button. Some lights. Okay, it looks like the only thing I can interact with is this button. Oh, there are rings. What do the rings do? Okay, if we move that one to 9 o'clock, are we moving stuff here? Huh. Let's look at it again. I don't know where to put these, so I'm just going to put them somewhere and just see what happens when I click the button. Well, that sounded like I did something. Sounded like something unlocked. I feel like I'm probably trying to get whatever this is or get up to it or something. There's got to be some form of hint as to what these do. Yeah, it's the same sound. And if I right click or if I zoom out, they reset. Okay, gotta figure out what the combo is for that. I'm not seeing any obvious hints in here. There's just the 2 lights. But maybe the hint is somewhere else. But at least we figured out how to get in there and how to stand. Let's go to the edge here. It won't let us go. All right, let's move on. Got to figure out what these are for. Maybe these represent the balls in there? Maybe. Alright, the dude we're chasing went up here. There's a route here. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna miss a lot of these routes because they're not just in cardinal directions anymore. They can be at obliques. This is a path. I thought this was. Okay. Let's look through this thing. Alright, so looking out towards what would appear to be C, we see blackness. I can't tell if this is supposed to be an image we're supposed to recognize or not. Alright, let's go to the other side. Towards what looks like the tusk, we see C. And can we go on the other side? We can. Towards the central tower, we see yellow, which is this one. So, okay, so there are three. So it's like a Y shape. So when I look through here, it looks this way. When I look through here, it looks this way, I think. And when I look through here, it looks towards me. So you look towards the right when you look through these. Can these be turned? Oh, they certainly can. Do I want to turn them? So now that sees darkness. That sees the red, which is here. So if that sees red, I want this one to see yellow, right? Yeah, they got to get linked. So the yellow goes here and then goes through to the red. Maybe this is like a light puzzle or a laser puzzle of some sort, which is just light amplification by the stimulated emission of radiation. Look at that, I know things. All right, can we go towards here? We can. Yeah, I'm gonna miss paths. That's gonna be the big downfall of this whole playthrough. I missed a big path in Riven. I missed the one where you go towards the what appeared to be like a giant kunai or a giant knife or sword stuck in the ground. And apparently that was going to be the last hint that I needed for the like the animal puzzle. Thankfully, I brute forced / dumb lucked guessed my way through that. But yeah, I missed a path. I also missed the path behind the doors, but I believe anybody who's played Riven won't fault me for missing the path behind the doors. That was kind of BS, but here we are. Now we know. Look behind doors. Okay, so we're on another path. Appears to lead down or up. Now, before I go down here, I want to go up to this. Based off of what this looks like, it appears that I need to turn them until they're facing both of these. So let's look here. That faces black, which I'm assuming is looking at like a rock or maybe looking at here. That faces purple. And this side, ooh, do they both face black? Yeah, they do. So we need to turn this. That face is black. That face is red. So we know we can see the red from here. And the red is the one we started at. So is there only 3 of them? No, there's more than 3, right? That one's not red. So I think it's facing the wrong way. We need it to go like in a circle, right? Maybe not. There's red. Black. All right, so now we're looking at red and purple, which means that's probably the right configuration. There only appears to be 3 different turns, and we've turned it twice, and it was already set at 1 to begin with, so we saw all 3. This is the only one that gives us a view of 2 of these other ones, the red and the purple. Okay, it doesn't appear, I believe these rocks are kind of letting me know that like this is all I can do up here. So now we need to go down to these crazy paths. Okay, so this goes back up to the purple. Before I go further on, I want to go ahead and turn this one now that I think I know what I need to do with it. So let's go over here, through the rocky path, through the water, up here, over here. All right, so we're looking at blackness. I believe this one of them's viewing the ocean, so let's turn it. All right, we see purple. We see... I don't even know what that is. Looks like we're looking... Does this look at a different location than this? Because that has a green, like, awning on it, which... We're looking, like, down here, right? Looking like here. And here. So yeah, we need to turn this again. Green awning. Blackness. Nothing. Alright, that might not be good. Blackness. Ocean. This should be the original purple. And if we turn it one more time, blackness, green awning, purple. Don't know if that's the right configuration, but maybe we'll get some more hints. Okay, so let's go back over here. I'm going to try to keep my world as small as possible. I don't want to get too many variables going right now. So instead of just going new paths each time, we're going to try to exhaust each path that we can and then finally go and move on. So here we are back up here. We can go down. We've went up there. I believe that's a dead end. So now we're going to go down. There's another green awning. That looks like a giant screw or bolt. Hearing some chittering, some clicking sounds. It's getting louder. That may be the creaking of this bridge. What is that? There's a path there. There's a door. That's where we came from. Can't go this way. And this is new. And this leads to something else. So maybe the first one that we saw is like the end? I don't know. Where does this go? Is that like melons? Barnacles? Before we go down here, we're going to go across this bridge. I'm going to try to stay up high and try to finish the outer ring if we can. Oof. Okay, so we can go up here to the red, and then there's a green. There's a lot of these. Okay. Look through. Looking at a rock. Looking at yellow. And looking at darkness. Let's turn it. Looking at a rock. Darkness. Let me guess, this one's yellow. Green. Green is very close. Is that one? Yes, it is. All right, let's turn it one more time and see if we can look at green and yellow. Okay. Okay, there's yellow. Is this one green? Yes. So I don't have any way of knowing if that's correct, but it just seems that the more of these I have in the sight line, the better. And like I said, I just assumed that you're going to be able to look through these, or maybe there's going to be like a laser or something. Who knows? All right, let's go up here. All right, looking at darkness. Blue. And rock. Change it. Where's the blue? Is it over here? Red, which is right there. And blue. Red and blue make green. Is that what we're going for? Red and blue don't make green. What am I talking about? Red and blue make purple. I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking so much that I'm spouting nonsense. All right, and does this end? Yeah, there's nothing else here. This is just these two. All right, looks like we're going down the ladder over here. Let's make sure there's nothing on this edge. I know I've probably passed a bunch of stuff. Please stop yelling at me in the comments. I will go back over with a fine-tooth comb and hopefully find whatever I've missed. All right, so let's check this path. It goes down here. Some type of fungus, coral, something. There's a... Is that just a light? I think it's just a light. Okay. Okay, the ladder continues to go down, but we do stop here. Oh, we can go around. Okay. What is over here? Why do we want to go over here? It looks like maybe there'll be a path here. What's this? What am I doing? Is this amplify sound? Okay. So I can do... I'm just making sure I move it everywhere I can. I can do creaking bridge. Thank you, subtitles. Ocean wind. Whistling rock. Lagoon water. Well, if I had to guess, I would say whistling rock. Let's leave it there. So it captures the sound and plays it around this area. And we can't go over to this. I think that's just a light. Sound amplifying plant of some sort. Let's try each sound and see if maybe it affects this stuff. Whistling rock, lagoon water. Bridge creaking. That's why I heard it when I came up here, right? Because of this thing. And ocean wind. Okay, yeah, that is just a light. There's one up there too. Okay, let's continue down. We're at the lagoon level. Looks like we're going to go in a cool looking building with similar architecture and coloring to the initial building we went into at the very beginning of the game. And there appears to be like a little tent or hut over there. All right. right. Well, we're going to go in there next episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or a subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.